What's up guys, 70 Savage here. What's up guys, Peter McKinnon here. Oh, hey guys, just me. Hi, I'm Jeremiah and this is my life.
What you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. The sun is still out.
Okay, so I messed up, as is usual. I cut my boards too short. I didn't have enough board feet to do what I wanted to do to cover every inch and every angle. I want to do this right the first time, so I'm going to go back to Home Depot, pick up some new boards, some longer ones, cut them all the right dimensions, and then keep going. It would not be a project with Jeremiah on this channel if there weren't some jerry rigging to do. So this is where we're at. This is our 80/20 extrusion bar, 10 series. These are the closest bolts, the closest T-slot bolts I could find on the market to go with this extrusion. The problem is this is the smallest series of extrusion on the market, and it's what Flatline uses for its rack. So the corresponding T-slot bolts that would go in the vanes of these 80/20 extrusion bars, all the larger extrusion series have T-bolts that would be usable. Because what I want to do is I want to slide a bolt like this in the vane, place the board over that hole, then bolt it down, rather than the other way being go the inverse, do a bolt through the top of the board and then try to find the attachment point inside this vane, which is incredibly difficult, especially when you're doing it through such thick wood in such a precarious place up on the roof. I finally found T-slot bolts that with a head that fits in the vane, but the bolts are 5/16 circumference. I think that's how you refer to them. They're that thick of a bolt, and that means it just barely is too large to fit down this vane. So Jeremiah, after weeks of research and struggling to get this done, his solution is I'm gonna connect these to the vice grip.
Blah 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 blah.
This is exactly what I was hoping for, to be able to just shave off a tiny bit on each side, just enough where it fits down that vane, but where I don't think that's actually structurally compromised. I don't think so at all with this. All I'm doing is really shaving away the grooves, the threads, in order for it to fit down this vane. It fits perfectly, it still locks into place if you try to turn it, which is exactly what I want. So I'm gonna repeat this on the other 19 bolts, being very careful because I need all 19 of them, and then we'll get up on the roof and see what we're dealing with. Okay, so now we're going to take these bolts and we're going to run them down the vanes of the 2 crossbars I'm going to use to mount the boards, secure those crossbars to the rack. Then these will be sticking up like spikes off of the crossbars, and if my measurements are correct, the board should all fit like puzzle pieces down or in the space that's open up there. And then the holes, the pre-drilled holes, which are 5/16 drill bit holes, because these aren't supposed to grab in the wood necessarily. They're supposed to be secured via the Loctite, the thread locker, and the lock nut that is going to go on top. So they'll fit in the holes, and then I'll put a little thread locker on each one, attach the lock nut, and then shave off the top of the excess screw, which is going to be not so pretty, and I might have to file it down so it's not jagged, but this is how I'm going to do it. Okay, so everything's prepped. We got our bolts in roughly the places they're gonna go. Now I just need to go finish up with the boards, get them ready, bring them up here, try to work out the puzzle pieces, place each one down where it goes, and then we'll see what we're dealing with. I am so excited. This is a long time coming, this project. Oh boy. All right, let's keep going. We're sitting here on our new roof deck, which is absolutely amazing. A lot more difficult than I thought, but it works. So now the next step is just going to be cleaning off each of the bolts, thread locking it, and then sticking on the stop nut, and then shaving off and tightening that down, then shaving off the extra bolt, and then filing that down if it's too sharp, and then we've got a roof deck. Yeah, this is gonna look absolutely amazing from the drone from now on. I can guarantee it. Well, this is definitely everything that I hoped for, and more. There are definitely some things I'd do differently if I were to do it again. I think I might explore using larger extrusion bars. I also might consider doing like a lattice work of the 80/20 so that you don't just have crossbars, but then you have bars perpendicular to those connecting between them. As it is, this is pretty damn amazing, and I am pretty satisfied with how it looks and how it turned out. Everything that I wanted, and just secure enough to be up here. It's a small space, but it's just enough to take advantage of the added height, sit up here and enjoy the views.